Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Mario Kart 64. And I was messing around with this a while back just because I was getting nostalgic for the game, and also because Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U was about to come out. And by the time you see this video, it already has. This will be part 2. Part 1, I'll probably upload those simultaneously. I got a little bit busy with some vacations and things like that with my upload schedule. I can't remember the last video at all. I think we're going to stick with 50cc. I might have played as either Mario or Toad, but we'll go ahead and play as Peach this go around. I just love how she was like, Peachy, Peachy, you know, every time she gets the little mushroom you can charge up. Now, if I can't remember correctly, we might have did Flower Cup. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do Wario Stadium, Sherbert Land, and Royal Raceway, just because I can't remember anything else. And maybe when I see the video, just like the rest of you, I'll determine which of the last 2 cups I'll do, if I do any more. Mario Kart 8 is a fantastic game, by the way. I love playing as Rosalina. That might be a spoiler for some of you who haven't seen the screenshots and know that she's in the game. You know, the ones that they posted before the game came out. Anyway, she's awesome in the game. She just looks like a strong, confident female character compared to Peach, who's always kidnapped and continues to participate in races with the guy or guys that kidnap her. So with that said, I'm doing way too much. You might hear some noise in the background. That would be my PS3. I've got the old 80 gig model with a upgraded hard drive, and from what I understand, that tends to cause problems with the fan heating and whatnot, but it is extremely loud. But I'm trying to get Ultra Street Fighter 4 downloaded and some other stuff on my Xbox 360 in another room in tandem with making dinner and playing this. So yeah, I'm pretty busy. Short on time, got to step out in a little bit too, but I like to be busy. I got a gym membership, and they try to take advantage of me, charging me $20 more than they were supposed to. So next 2 months there is going to be taken care of. So I'm excited about that. I need to actually be going more than I've been going, to be honest, though. But not much else to report. You know, a friend once told me, you know, if somebody doesn't like you, well, screw them. And if you can't screw them, well, you know, screw them. But that aside, you know, I'm not going to lie and say things have been all peachy as of late. But I'm not really going to get into what it is that's bothering me just now. I know I hate when people do stuff like that, and yet here I am doing it. But let's just say I'm going to be okay. I'm going to keep moving forward and staying positive. Hello, cat. Yeah, my cat has decided, since I'm not in my room entertaining her, she wants to be out here where I am and mess with all the technology. I saw that and just ran straight into it. So I hope everybody else is having a good week. It just started for me. We're actually officially in the month of June. It's amazing how fast time has flown. It seemed like the beginning of the month I had met James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, on the 5th of January, and here we are in June. And yeah, it's been a month, a good or a year, I should say. Hopefully the rest of the month is good, because the rest of the month after January didn't start out too hot. I'm going to be honest there. But I kept holding on, kept fighting, and here we are now. So yeah, Nintendo has allowed you to share a little highlight reel, if you will, of the races, and that's pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've uploaded maybe 3 or 4 of them so far. I'm not sure, but a couple of those are up there. I'm sure Nintendo is looking at this as a way to stay in touch with the gamers of today that are online and sharing and things of that nature. And also, you know, I'm not going to get into their whole copyright policy and how they feel about YouTubers, or I should say Let's Players, uploading their footage. But, you know, I don't mind. This is a growing channel, so maybe when it finally blossoms into what I could only dream it could be, maybe that's then and then, you know, at that point Nintendo may decide to do whatever they're going to do with popular channels. But, you know, I think we're okay over here on this end with whatever they're going to do. If they want to take ad revenue on those videos, you know, I don't mind just, you know, help a brother out with some promotion. So, yeah, great game so far. I don't like, you know, how they took away certain things, such as the ability to hold two items. You know, they reduced the impact of the blue shell. They actually gave this new weapon called the Super Horn, which you can use to kind of cancel out an oncoming blue shell towards you, which is neat. But when you're in first place, you don't really get any new items or whatever. They return the coins, which, you know, increase your speed and what have you. And that's awesome. And Lakitu, he's actually very fast at rebounding you from certain pitfalls and things like that, which you may encounter. So that's pretty neat. Hold on a second. I'm going to check on my food. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Hopefully that wasn't too long of a wait. Nice first place finish. Here we go to Sherbetland. I kind of like this level too. This was another one of those snow levels with these penguins from Super Mario 64 that returned, and they did get in the way, but I like this music. It's very relaxing to me. Yeah, I've been cooking a lot more. I know I'm jumping from subject to subject, but I've been cooking a lot more. People think it's for, like, you know, health reasons. Yeah, that's a big part of it, but an even bigger part of it was to kind of save some money. You'll hear me ramble about that from time to time, but it's true, you know. You'd be surprised how much money you spend eating out and how much you save when, you know, because you can't stop eating. You gotta eat. But how much money do you actually spend to eat out? Are you really getting your value when you eat out? You know, those are questions I had to ask myself. I'm not trying to convert anybody or to make anybody feel bad about what it is they eat. Just for me and myself, I just find that I'm able to stretch money a lot better when I just cook stuff the majority of the time myself. You know, breakfast and dinner. Unless it's on a special occasion or maybe a weekend, hanging out with friends, you know. It's alright to go out and eat, but, you know, it's just more cost effective and healthy, you know, for me to just make stuff on my own. So, excited about tonight's dinner, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this. For those of you wanting to know what I'm having some tilapia rice and beans and some green beans, I should mention. So yeah, don't let me keep talking about it and then lose focus of winning these races. But it seemed like, getting back to the Wii U and Mario Kart, it seemed like everyone has now gotten a Wii U. People who are on the fence, Mario Kart 8 seems to be that system seller that people were looking for. After 8 years, Nintendo finally made an HD, you know, they finally made a Mario Kart that's HD. Not to say that, you know, it's taken them 8 years to make another one. What I mean is, other companies have made similar games in HD, and here's Nintendo finally with one, which is awesome. So stages are a beauty to look at. Sunshine Airport being my favorite, as I mentioned earlier. It's just a blast. I've beaten the game actually on the 50cc, and now they allowed you to unlock some characters. I'm unlocking majority of the folks, and now I'm on the 100cc, so we'll see how things go. I am glad they nerfed the bikes. The bikes were a big pain in Mario Kart Wii, because if you weren't using them, you probably got smoked by people who, I guess, weren't as good as you were, or maybe just, the bikes just, I don't know, they nerfed them a little bit, so that's good and bad news for people who like bikes or who just want things to be competitive. 50cc was super easy, if you ask me. I 3-starred mostly everything. I know that's a humble brag, but 3-starred mostly everything without the AI bothering me. And those of you who are familiar with the Mario Kart series know that no matter what, there's at least 2 characters who are going to pester you, no matter how many times you hit them or knock them away. And in this particular instance, it's Mario and Bowser who, ironically save and kidnap me. Me being Peach, of course. But yeah, those are the 2 for maybe this race right here. I haven't been paying attention to see if they've been keeping up with me the entire 4 courses, but man, it's been some years since I played this. This is actually Peach's level, where you can see her castle in a distance, and I remember reading some strategy guides where they kind of led you astray, thinking that was like a shortcut or something back that way, but no, big time waster. Maybe there is one, I just never took the chance to go over there and look, but as far as I remember, there was nothing over there. But even in its pixelated glory, this was a beautiful game to look at the time. It'd be nice to have maybe like an emulator or something that shows this in HD. It'd be awesome if Nintendo just re-released this game right here in HD, for fans to check out. Maybe as an unlockable or something. It would just be awesome if they... I know I'd pay for that, hands down. This is the most balanced and, just my overall favorite Mario Kart game. As I mentioned before in the other video, or at least if I hadn't here, you're hearing it now. I knew how to drive in this game before I knew how to drive a car. That's how old I'm dating myself, I guess. How I'm revealing my age or whatever, but yeah, I could drive a vehicle before I could, I could drive in Mario Kart before I could drive an actual car. Fun times. Fun times. So, yeah, last lap here, and I can't remember what's after this. I can't remember what level. Maybe it's Bowser's Castle, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I haven't played the battle mode yet, but from what I'm told, it's actually full tracks this time, which is like, yeah, you drag out the battles longer, but the goal was to duck and dodge your friends in a short span, like the skyscraper level. Those are awesome to play a battle, over and over and over again, but now you've stretched it out to where you've got to actually search for people. Not sure how fun that'll be, but I'll reserve judgment until I actually play it myself. They also took out the fake item blocks, which no one really fell for anyway, but if you kind of place them real nice in between some of the real blocks, or caught somebody who wasn't paying attention, maybe scratching their nose or something, you could actually blow one of those up in their faces, which is pretty cool. But alas, those are no more now. There's some really cool items like the piranha plant that I seldomly have gotten, but it's very cool, and they've added a boomerang. So here we are, 27 points. We've got the lead. I think we don't even really need to run this last race to still make it with first, but let's not take any chances. And here we are, Bowser's Castle. So yeah, that boomerang is pretty neat because you get multiple hits on people. It seems more powerful than having the 3 red shells. I'm not really sure if it is. I haven't actually hit somebody more than twice with it. But yeah, that's another one of the cool weapons. I remember being scared of this level when I was younger, because you get smushed by those things and you just know you're going to get flattened. And when you're playing 150cc especially, those things were prone to block you on the last lap. By those things, I mean the thwomps. They were prone to block you or keep you from just getting where you needed to be. And then just falling into the lava. I don't know how many times my sister and I played this, and we would kind of just let one person wait at the finish line and block the computer while the, excuse me, that was a bug that flew in my face. That's not me playing that poorly. But yeah, doing that to go ahead and, oh, there you go, right there. There's the thwomp right there. I just kind of spoke it. I just kind of prophesied that right there. Anywho, we would do that to kind of somewhat cheat to keep the game going in our favor, because I think you had to, you know, win first on all of these to unlock all the trophies. There weren't any hidden characters in here, if I remember. Yeah, no, nothing really hidden. You did get a neat little title screen change, but nothing fancy. So here we go, last lap. Again, Mario. He would be the guy who's trying to keep up with me in this one. Bowser not far behind him. I really enjoyed having Wario in this. I remember this game being seen in or being shown in Nintendo Power, and it was actually called Super Mario Kart R. And they actually had Kamek in one of the games, believe it or not. You can find other videos on YouTube or on Google or whatever that point that out. And I was really excited for this game. And not being into crap. Not being into, well, might have lost this one, kids. Might have lost it. Yep, we lost this one. We got third. All those first place finishes, and I get third. See what happens when I start thinking. But yeah, it turned out to be a different game. But I really enjoyed Koopa Troopa Beach. That level alone and the shortcuts really, if you could pick any stage to me, it describes Mario Kart in a nutshell. Forever in love with the series for that. So, thank you guys for watching once again. And we'll probably skip this ceremony stuff. Not really concerned about all that. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll probably see you next time, considering this video was way longer than I thought it was. And my food's getting cold. Well, I guess you're still watching, because you kind of didn't feel fulfilled without seeing the trophy appear, so here it is. And a gold trophy. Alright, awesome. And still, Bowser's this close. He's allowed this close to the castle. Gotta love that.
Congratulations! Yeah.
Yes, you did, Peach.